What do you want, Kaira? Perai. Yeah.
Hello.
No, boy.
Boss. Sebo. Are you a groundsman? No, Pastor. You a coach? Are you the groundsman?
Easy. Easy. Boy, yoga. Rafael, yoga. Para Hello.
Ndikola chi? Ndikutambuza branding muzo wa Mwiri. No, ndikola ne ba bronze. Natali kulikusanga mu badongambi. Semifinals genda kubeera wa.
Okay, quick changes.
Awo kibeera okay. Naye kibeera kwa zino kutambuza n'ebiye. Somero kubizo ne kiba kitobo. Anti wali ebiri kunyaka solo brown. Because nali manyi wagendo kuninga tenga manyi cameraman oli kwabazo okwata tawo kubona wabadenga ofisa nga victim. Akakalo okay bimu.
We are not yet done.
Uganda kwa mtu kutambuza kubizo. Kwa ndio ndege mzomba lizimu ngala kwa ndio akakuza sawa. Groundsman. Yeze Mugambi abada. Yeze Mugamba yuko. Bakusasula lwa kukola. Come on. Ochegera wamu. Kano kujana abayamba agamba.
Kwa kati. Ngende mulala nnyo. Manji.
Line. Ah, ball in! You should play ball at the European. No, Kel, you two going with stamps, you two. Okay, we are working, guys. What are you?
Fortunate.
Kijungwele kunya.
Ali kebera audio mwana. Kebera audio bana ayogera. Kwano bana gayogera. Comment work pa screen jetu hiyo comment wawe no. Kwa hiyo screen kuli multi view.
Felix. Yobo mapete tu tiene dia mitu weyo wea. Where you are.
Hello? Hello?
Wanna be tunge.
Hello? DJ ko? Kale, sitani DJ ko.
He's bowling boy. Bending it dako. Odi riri andi dako.
Soko jeka o scorecard. Ka jaka ka sele no kati ndo. Ali kirale. Odi achaga nyako yitani.
Felix. Easy.
Odi wenu kamera tuye.
Bowling boy. Aya. Easy. Felix, you're blind. No go, you're blind. You just put your go ye. They wake your boy, don't you, boy?
Number comment.
Easy, boy. Easy, boy. Felix. Nero, why did you call him happy? Take it, I didn't know that call you. Take a little John at you. Take it, where you are, where? You're blind enough, you're over.
Kafa buno bana bwe babukuba mu ngalo bo beera obuulire n'ebyo boogera awo owulire ebimu.
Badde ono muwulira ng'ayogera ku ssimu.
Kitegeeza
Ayitamu mu vituulo wano. Zizeeri kati.
Hello? Wangi?
Nenga mulowooza ate ekwata back game.
Mujira mutandika wano pasokena.
Anti gundi ali kwogera already watandise.
Kale kasikenze lukoye.
Inyuma. Back up. Everybody. Your line. Belio, così qua Pierro, vedi moral le boy, ciao, vero le va. Wenya kuni tere. Balen boy. Alieno la wheel. Ula boys. Ana na mamora rupere, dile ya unu pa. Ila ko pa pie, beru mora, mara. Dile unu pa ga mot. Ai da ku ige red ke jan ga win boy. Good throw, boy! Good throw! Good throw, boy! Rolling! Keep up, very sharp, all right. I think I'm not cutting, all right, very sharp. Bola, maro, Baker, tiene. Agoyi. Baker, tiene, agoyi. Easy, boy. Easy. They don't need y'all to walk you through. Bola. Your line, bola. Abari kubao guys. Everybody, Aaron. on, keep on Nana Dilo. Calling boy. This was a deal, Malo. Come on, boy. Well line, boy. Ah, bowling, boy. Bowling, boy. Good bowling. Come on, Will. Come on, Will. Come on, Will. Come on, boy, your line. Your line, boy. We are done, yeah. Very right. Boy, your line. Big job, bro. Look, Ching. Adil ma gigian no rigilo pela hai. Rekan pe. Ida ko rihulo pela hai uno. Adil ma gege. You get me pe ye la hai. Nema. Ako bini riu kan pe ye la hai. War. We play. Water. Kula wanje. Walk. Boleh wanje. Oh yeah. Lango, por. Ya, voy. Kola, sikia Lango, kola. Yangu amwe. Pola. Kwata. Webale kati run out. Webale waje. Webale. Kwata Moses. Takonem. Wenda bade kweli. Moses oja kuduka ngoda munga man. Over. Come boys. Sini word kwere. Para dado you in your page and any word that we better do. Aya, woro. Come on boys. Bola, your line. Bola. Line, your line. your line. This naked. Ben. Any no chai kono. Wang ngunu wege. Easy. Come on, bola. Omako. Mia right hander. Back no. Idako. Are you don't go now? Are you don't go now? Rafael walkie kasha. Hey, you don't get what going to can. You can. Come on guys. Everyone disappointed. Alright. Felix, you do Felix. Play. Lefty. Next, ping. Come on, bola, your line. Line, boy. Line. Oh! Oling, boy. Come on, guys. Play, where it is up. Belly, you want to
Uganda, around that time, something like that. But for the exact quotes, this time when I go to Rwanda, I will
Yeah, you
try and find them for you. How much is the real accommodation? How much can we get meals at?
Because you're going with the national team.
You're going when?
But I'm going for personal business. It's supposed to go on 31st. So on 1st over.
Personal business. Did you get a wife there?
A wife is a business.
Wife is a business.
Yeah, I had girls in Rwanda, but these days I don't have. These days I don't. I lost appetite of cheating on my wife.
Sure. Sure. Yet you are talking, you are speaking here that you saw, you were in Lelevi and there came a girl without nyash and you couldn't go for that option.
But just as an option.
So the good babes in Rwanda you can enjoy.
Yeah, I don't.
Anthony told me that, but they told me Rwanda they had good babes, but me I didn't see any.
No, so Anthony was from hotel to ground. Anthony didn't even go to the bar. Anthony didn't even.
When was that?
They went for a tutor's course a few months, well, I think a month ago.
Yes,
Anthony was from hotel to ground, back to hotel. Anthony didn't even move Rwanda. Man, there is a place that you reach and you really see people. And you're like, yes, these are now Banyarwanda.
so they can allow, like, publicly you can move but with IDs, eh?
No, you don't need IDs. There is an issue, there is a problem between Ugandans and Rwandese. Do you know that when someone says I'm from Kenya, it is okay. But if someone says that I'm from Rwanda, you even turn to see them. Because we have a feeling as Ugandans that people who are ruling Uganda are Rwandese. I don't know that you guys also feel like that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, because of that, there is a way we... Even then when they feel this one, there is a Banyarwanda who even doesn't even know where the border for Uganda is. Nanga they tell them that's why Ugandans are bad. When you go there, they will kill you when you want. But you see when you move, you reach and you see Banyarwanda are good people. Now me when I go to Rwanda, I have a friend. I can't even sleep at his place for 2 months. That's like, okay, for them they have a tight security. In that he tells the landlord, the LC1, the police, they know that you're there. But you move freely. You have no problem being in Rwanda.
So one time can we organize like a trip in December? We go like on a personal basis. We go there and relax and come back.
Are you going to sponsor me?
No, we get yours, I get mine, and we move.
Yeah, I cannot plan to go to Rwanda to see manual rest what.
But
for you now, but you show what you can do is what is easier for you is actually now see this time when the team is going. If you request for your leave,
by the way, I have my.
You know, catch bus here with the team. We reach in Rwanda. You're like, Sajabi, you're sleeping. Is why I'm sleeping here. I'm not leaving you. You now you have who is in the team? You have Matthew. You tie on Matthew. Whatever I will eat, I will eat. Where you sleep, I will sleep.
They can allow to sleep with the players.
No, who will be asking you for you which room are you sleeping? Which team are you? No one. It's a hotel. You just find the way of surviving.
Yeah,
okay.
I remember Pasco was sleeping with boys in Zimbabwe when he was in Zimbabwe by then, but he was far from Harare. But he traveled from Bulawayo to Harare and slept with the team.
So now that's how you do it. Then after you be around, spend some touring, then you kind bus you return like 100k.
But that would be even more cheaper.
It's more cheaper because but now when you reach the ground, you can't fail to get lunch because there is a way I can find lunch. I can get for you lunch at least. Hello. JND Oliote. Dikabisa walobazi nibuti. Kale kandi niyo tsinzi.
This one is on.
hosting a highest total of this tournament already. Winning the toss, the captain, Jordan Okecho, opting with the bat. A decision that has really worked so good for them, posting 216, losing 6 wickets. Now they feel that that is a very good score that they can defend with their bowling attack, given that the two bowlers from Busoga College Mwiri are in the top 3, that is Ryan Agaba and Trevor. So you get the feeling that they have really done so great. And in the end, it's only that they need this win to confirm their semi-final spot. But the two openers for Lango College coming onto the ground. The umpires are already in their positions. The main umpire, Patrick Usinge, the square leg umpire, Martin. Leg umpire Martin Okoth, and the fielders are already on their positions. Jordan Okecho is yet to bowl the first ball. Facing the first ball is the left-hander. So 216, can it be chased here today? If they go on to pull out such a run chase, that can be a record run chase in this tournament. More so, it has already been a record score for a team, the highest that we've seen beating that of Shirisa Janand Uganda of 184 against Olira High, where Devansh Patel scored 100, and this 216, Trevor Arichiriza scoring 100. First ball just goes through his run-up. My name is Aljuna Fortunate in the commentary today, and we're here at Lake. Rather, we're here at Chwamba 2, and it is at the Uganda Technical College Kichwamba, an institute where engineers go in for Poto. Good morning from wherever you're watching. I'm not alone. I'm with Ivan Sajabi. Good morning, Ivan.
Quite a good fast ball there to welcome me to the Comms Fortinet. Good morning, and good morning, viewers from wherever you're catching this game. This is the Skyview Boys Schools Cricket Week Tournament happening here in Fort Portal City for the second year running. Of course, Cricket Uganda coming out and make sure that they decentralize the game in the country and also expand its reach. Hosted the first edition out of Kampala, that was down in 2022, and it was at Busoga College Mwiri. Straight to the hands and taken. Good start there for Busoga College Mwiri. A dream start they really wish to fall. A little flying away from the fielder, standing backwards of point, but in the end he gets hold onto it. The second delivery of the match of this run chase between Busoga College and Lango College from Jordan Okecho will actually be a wicket.
A very good ball there, really good from Jordan Okecho. He started off with a fuller delivery going to attack the stumps. Later on he saw that maybe that option doesn't work. He sets him up and draws the length a little bit backward. It wasn't there to drive for the young lad. Tries to go for a flashing blade, but a very good and perfectly positioned point fielder effecting that catch. A very good team wicket there. Good ball, good catch. In the end, Busoga College Mwiri have their first of the day, and it is none for one.
Yeah, good bowling display there from Jordan Okecho. Part of that under-19 team which was in Lagos, Nigeria last year during the Africa Div 1 qualifiers, unfortunately Uganda being relegated. But the good news is that the new team, the Elite Change team, already earned the qualification after becoming champions just a few months ago in the Div 2 qualifiers down in Kigali. But Busoga College Mwiri, clearly this is how you play, how you boss proceedings. They come into this tournament as record champions with the 20 titles, having won the one for last year when they defeated Kaoga during the finals. So clearly this tells you more about the brand of cricket that they want to play. They didn't win the regional champions. It was St. James who won that championship in the Nile region, because Busoga College Mwiri had a team that was taking part in the USSA ball games down in Gulu. But again, they are now showing that yes, this is where we belong. After clinching bronze in Morogoro at the Fiesta Games, they have made good start to the proceedings. And here we are, back for the action. Oh, that is solid defensive shot there from the new man who has just walked in. Iguru Simperos is the coach for Lango College. Whereas at the helm of the Busoga College Mwiri dugout, I see the former development manager for Cricket Uganda, Henry Okecho, taking care of the business. Last year it was Joseph Juma Biaruhanga who was with the team. But this year they brought the technical man himself to do the business. Off the edge of the bat, and it will go into the gap. And there's one thing between Jordan Okecho, the current bowler, and Henry Okecho is that Henry Okecho is the father to Jordan Okecho.
He's really proud to see his son play such good cricket. His lanes have been impeccable, not only on this stage, but also at the under-19 level, representing the nation in those yellow apparels. So it is a proud moment for both the father and the son. Few changes made here. A slip is in place, a girl is in place, and backward point. Another good delivery there, really good. And the new batter, Okum Steven, has already gotten off the mark, whereas batsman number 2, Oguti Frezil, has really struggled. Ogut Franzil has only faced one and yet to get off the mark. Another fuel change there. The slip has now been inflicted, rather placed into place. And that can be a very good challenge. Ball back of the length. Oh, not a very good shot there, but in the end he will get off the mark. Rotation of strikers seem to be easy with these two already having 2 singles from 3 balls.
Yeah, very good over to start off things here for Soka College Mwiri, the defending champions, Lango College, in their debut appearance at this national tournament, but making sure that they finish under the SPA 8. Nyakasura, unfortunately, they're not making part of the SPA 8. And I tell you, when we were coming to this tournament, I remember I was having some bit of a conversation with Simon Chintu on who might be my finalists for this year. And may pick Shirisa Hajanan. They go and push for gold because that's what they are made of. And also, playing for Soka College Mwiri has some bit of legacy. That's why even when they had a slightly weaker team in the opening games, they made sure they take care of the business. That is good bowling from Rayana Gaba. Pace off. Don't bowl it quick. Just bowl it and let it spin with the surface. If the batters try to take you on, they can easily play out those skiers. Getting down to play the slog sweep as if there was some bit of contact. And just waiting for the umpire to confirm, but the umpire says it's by runs.
The wicket keep on this occasion raising so too early before the ball reaches him. And in the end, giving away that extra. Tell you, Rana Gabe is one of the good wrist spinners going around the country. And it can be vivid by the way how he has picked wickets in this tournament alone. Again, I remember the games we played the under-19 boys played against the emerging side. He didn't bowl in so many games, but he was involved in 3 wicket falls 2 times. So it tells you of the quality that he has.
Yeah, but that's a much better ball there from Rayana Gaba. Look at the balls he was bowling towards the pads of the batters. It made the batters quickly think of going down the leg. But when you bowl it outside of stump, it means they have to open, maybe move and try to drive. He also did some good bowling display for Nel Cricket Club in the few games that I watched him play in the silver category of the league. That was a half chance. Some bit of diving and commitment there from Jordan Okecho would have seen him get hold onto it. But unfortunately, he tries to stretch his hand, but he didn't attempt to catch the ball. And in the end, what could have been a catch results into a missed opportunity. Keeping a slip in place. Esqualege fielder very, very close to the batter. The batter there not even moving, getting to the ball. And it will be a ball to end the over.
And after 9 overs, 18 for 2 is the score.
18 for 2 clearly tells you the story of what is happening here. Completely no runs going the way of Lango College. Bosawa College Mwiri has been coming out and bowling the tight areas. And this has worked out for them.
A very good start to the over there for Lango. 2 runs, the throw is to the direct end, and good collect there by the wicket keeper. They thought of taking the second run off a misfield, but the throw was really good to the right end, and the wicket keeper Danavin effecting that run out, and it will be wicket number 3.
Never run off a misfield. Lango College there paying for the price. Didn't look like a very convincing throw, but the wicket keeper, with great awareness of where the stumps were, good collection. In the end, wiping off those, and Lango College losing the third. A bit of a cameo between these two, but in the end, a run out effected. And if Soccer College Mwiri will have something to celebrate again.
Change in bowling brings about the fortune. A wicket falls, courtesy of the run out there from the deep. Tigatola Abubakar has done so well, hunting in fair with his teammate at mid wickets. But now it will be a left-hander on strike now. Trevor Mugaita, who is also having 14 wickets in this tournament. He's bowling so well, has really bowled so well for Soccer College Mwiri. And now he has only bowled 2 balls. Not the quickest out we will see, but the control and the lane that he bowls to has always been the point of difference.
As the saying goes, power is nothing without control. So you need to make sure that you bowl well to help your side pick up the win. Nearly hit to the hands of the field that covers Joero, but in the end into the gap and a single taken. The new man who just walked on for Lango College manages to get off the mark. Ocheng Shadrach, and the one who was run out was Ogwanga Emmanuel. But also College Mwiri is slow proceedings here for them, but clearly they know that they have the victory in sight. And look at the schools which are playing in this tournament. These schools come from the different regions that we do have in Uganda: the Western region, Southwestern region, Nilo region, Eastern region, the Northern region, and the Central region. And it clearly tells you how Cricket Uganda is trying to make sure that it expands reach of this game. And this means that they are trying to fulfill what is in the Sports Act, in the new Sports Act, because there is a percentage of districts where you should be having your sport being played if you're to be recognized by the National Council of Sports and by the government.
Yesterday, Ocheng Shadrach came in at number 9 for his team and only scored 1 run in a losing cause against St. John's on this very ground. But he has already started off with a beautiful drive through covers that only goes for 1 run, because wasn't so much played with power. But that will be it for the 10th over. 10 overs down. 20-3 is the score. Change of pads there for the batter. Ranagawa will be continuing from the mountain end. And if you look at the way the game was at this stage of the game after 10 in the first innings, Soga College Mwiri had squeezed the life out of Lango College. But now things aren't so easy for Lango. They are not getting the runs. Ranagawa back into the attack. Starts off with a floater up, a little loop on the ball, but not played. It's a dot ball to start the over.
I feel the floaters are okay as long as he's bowling them outside off stump to make sure that if the batters are hitting him, they are opening up. That is well cut and through the gap. Short and wide, and that one beats the extra cover boundary. Shackles are broken, and it is a boundary for Lango College. First one off the bat.
I tell you, that was a really good shot. That is the problem of bowling the floaters and giving width and room to the batters. And you don't have protection. I don't know why they have used that attacking field. But yeah, they have all the liberty to do that because they are working with so many runs on board. So they have to attack and pile more pressure onto the batters. But he has responded so well with the dot ball.
You need to be making as a spinner. Because spinners, it's about bowling many variations to make sure that the batters are not so used to what you're doing with the spin, with the ball in hands. Now he has resorted to just feeding his bat. And the batter also showing some bit of patience. Because you see, most of these young players are always carried the effort net. When a player plays and scores a boundary 4, they always go swinging the bat around and beats the outside edge of the bat, and it is another dot ball. Ranagawa adjusting the lines and making sure that, yes, he continues doing the business for Soga College Mwiri. That was 2 loose, but he nearly picked up a wicket with it. Only 4 runs in that over.
25-3 is the score on board. And 11 overs down.
Nyakasura School being the hosts for this edition for the 2nd year running. Soga College Mwiri hosted in 2022. 2023 and 2024 we were at Junior Secondary School. Last year, 2025, we came here to Nyakasura School, and even this year, the good hospitality from the Nyakasura School and the good meals have been the tail of the tape. The only thing we felt like Nyakasura would have helped us was telling God to reduce on the coldness because it has been too cold lately. But again, we have weathered, and we are a few days away from getting done with the business from the tourism city. Mugaita is back into the attack.
And sad news for the Toro community and the national lads as we mourn the king of Toro, Oyo Nimba Kawambi Guru Rukidio Wakana, as he passed away yesterday at the age only 34. We stay strong as Toro community, and good enough we have been promised for the continuity of the crown as the king to be is already known to the ruling family and the royal family.
Yeah, that is very important to make sure that there is continuity on who takes on with the throne, because we need to make sure that the culture continues to get preserved. He got onto the throne a very young man, just 3 years of age, Nyimba Kawamba Iguru. And when you look at the history of Uganda, you read about the big kingdoms that we used to have, the Toro Kingdom, the Bunyoro Kitara Buganda Kingdom, then you'd hear the Isingo Marukidi Mpuga name being one of those famous names. And good to hear that the legacy will continue as we continue to join the people of Toro Kingdom to mourn the passing on of the king. As we say, Mukama Torize, Yankubo Etutire. But back to the business here. Tomorrow will be National Cleaning Day, by the way. So make sure that you're not rubbing shoulders with the officers.
It's a new initiative that has been put into place by in Uganda. We only see that in Rwanda, but now bringing it to Uganda, it's a good see.
Actually, there are times I've been in Rwanda and they're having their cleaning day. There is an appeal there. There's an appeal, a loud one, but the umpire moves the counter and calls the end of the over. 12 gone and 26 for 3 is the score. But getting back to the cleaning business, fortunate. Well, look at the way the cleaning is done in Rwanda. Shops close and everywhere you would not find anyone moving. And I think they even cook the food, I think, the previous night. Because there's a time I don't want to say I slept hungry, but I never had breakfast. I never had supper the previous night, hoping that I could get it in the morning. But I tell you, I had to wait up to like 11 until when we had the shops start opening before I could do it. I think in Rwanda they call it Umugande to mean the National Cleaning Day. They even have the one for communities, because there's a time I saw the Umugande of the Gahanga market when they were cleaning around the Gahanga market. And it is a good initiative, because when you bring something, such a thing, it changes the culture of the people. People who are moving and dumping rubbish everywhere start feeling that they are that in their own country. It gives some bit of ownership in terms of the natives of the country, because it shows you how it reminds you of the life you should have for your country, because the cleanliness of yourself and your country begins with you. So it is a good initiative. It might have been not good in the way it has been maybe affected or communicated, but it is something I would stand with any day.
Yeah, the people of Uganda are going to get used to it and adapt to the cleanliness, because it's all about the goodness of the nation.
Also, if we could have gotten a local name, maybe Bulunji Wansi, something like that, could also go a very long way. The batters of Lango College are now trying to get out of the blocks. We have now started seeing some shots coming in from Stephen Okumu and Ocheng Shadrack as they continue taking care of the business here at Kichwamba 2 ground.
Now it's difficult for Mwiri with two different players on crease, the left-hander and the right-hander, changing the field and bowling to two different players. It can also mean to be difficult for the youngster in Brian Agaba. So it's all about how well they utilize that combination. Those two batters have to do something for their team.
In fact, there has been some bit of competition within the Super 8 groups. But I tell you, I feel that maybe Lango College had some bit of complacence coming into the Super 8s. They felt like maybe they had achieved more of getting out of the groups in their maiden appearance. And maybe if they had pushed a little harder, they could have caused a few upsets here and there. But fine, just a young team coming to the big stage. And here they are, making sure that they continue taking care of the business. But we've come to the end of the over. 14 overs. I beg your pardon. 13 overs have been bowled. And 28 for 3 is what the scoreboard reads. Mathematically, if Lango Colleges pick up this victory, they need to get 27 in every over, because they're still requiring 189 from 42 balls. But now they should also be having it at the back of the mind. If you can play our remaining 7 overs, we would have gone a long way in making sure that we lose with some bit of pride. Trevor Mugaita back into the attack from Sowa College Mwiri. Mugaita could quickly be translated in someone who puts others together. Kugaita is something like joining, and a typical Chisoga name, Trevor Mugaita there. But I tell you, I saw one of the passionate fans of Sowa College Mwiri in Henry Rodin making his arrival in Fort Portal City earlier on during the first innings of this game. making sure that he put some bit of support. That was going to be a sweet shot if he had timed it, because the idea and the intent was clearly okay, but because he didn't time it well, let's settle for a single.
He was even lucky that he got contact onto that, because he came little shimmy down the ground even before the bowler had released the ball, and I think he missed that. The wicketkeeper Danavin Aguma would have effected a beautiful stamping and an easy one, but in the end he kept his iron and played it so well to get that one single. Some fair play gesture there from Danavin, tying the laces of Shadrach. They will take the 1 run. Good running in between there, but Bai signaled, looking at the number of extras given by Busoga College Mwiri. 9 extras have been given to Lango College. You get a feeling that they haven't really been so precise with their bowling and the fielding as well.
And I tell you, as a team which is going into the knockouts, you need to make sure that you're doing everything right, but that is well timed. Work to do for the fielding they did, but it will be a misfield. Track was broken once again, and it is another boundary there for Lango College.
He had a long journey to cover, that is Tigatola, but in the end he reached onto the ball, but because of the quick outfield and because it's almost a swamp down there, it is slippery, he couldn't stop that ball in the field in time. But it is another boundary, very well deserved. But I love the fact that he's using his feet. Look at that. Little Shami and all the way to the fielder. Catch completed and easily taken. Tries to go for a big shot. Finds the hands of Ryan Agawa. A very good fielder in the deep there. And completing the catch. 4th wicket falling for only 34 runs.
Yeah, this is what I was telling you about Footnet. The excitement that carries away most of these young players after scoring the boundary. His head was telling him that everything which comes is for hitting. He tries to go, but in the end, at long on, he finds a waiting fielder. Agaba Ryan does no mistake and picks up the catch. Therefore, to make his study 15. Busoga College Mwiri eventually managing to break another growing partnership as they pick up the 4th wicket. For Lango College is still requiring 183 in 37 balls. Clearly, Busoga College Mwiri way ahead in this one. They know how important it is for them to win this game as they get ready for the semi-finals. And still reminding about the sponsors of this edition, Skyview. Skyview is the product of Paris International. And they've made sure that the athletes within Fort Portal City are enjoying the different flavors of this product. Skyview Apple, Skyview Fruity, Skyview Citrus, and Skyview Orange has been the most common flavor amongst all. But they've also made sure that the officials and athletes are refreshed with crystal water. They have also made sure that they give some bit of apparel to the officials, and I'm sure that all the over 300 athletes who are here will go away with some bit of apparel. They've been giving purple and orange, so you might be seeing many of these athletes go back to their respective schools, all glittering in those apparels. We've come to the end of the over. 14 overs have been bowled here at Uganda Technical Institute Kichwamba, and the scoreboard reads 34 for a loss of 4 after 14 overs. Ryan Agaba will be returning into the attack for Busoga College Mwiri.
$183 more runs to get for Lango College School. A very big task for Lango to overcome at an asking rate of 30.5. So ideally that is impossible because there hasn't been any over that goes over 10 in this game already. So asking the batters to go at a rate of 30, that is even Herculean task. But here Agaba comes to bowl to the left-hander, Shadrach. Flatting it up in the air, trying to buy a wicket. Tries to get under the ball there, Shadrach, but couldn't get it anywhere over the Agaba's head. And it's a dot ball to start the over.
Yeah, just making some bit of field adjustments there to make sure that he can try and pick up the wicket. Flights it again, but that's well hit. Work to do for the fielder. That's Joel Okoth. And he'll cut off the boundary, limiting them to just a single. This is what Ryan Agabe is doing, trying to make sure that he flights it to try and buy a wicket. You can go with it, but sometimes if you try the same, you can end up paying the price with the boundary.
You make a very good point there, Ivan. I don't know whether this is the way how Agawa has been bowling to pick the 14 wickets that he has in this tournament. DL, I would love to see him bowl tight lines, don't just flating the ball in the air. But as it looks, he's trying to buy a wicket here.
He's been having some expensive spells when you look at his previous matches that he has been playing. And when you're going into the business end of the tournament, you need to make sure that you're not bowling those loose balls. You need to make sure that you're sticking on the team plan and just hitting the good areas.
Yesterday, Usoga College Mwiri was put to the sword by Ginger Senior Secondary School, but a game that was a final before the final because everyone was anticipating that game and it didn't disappoint. The game was close, up to the wire, game going. And in the end, Ginger emerging victorious because of that effort of two players. That is Isiko at the end.
Yeah, Ginger SS didn't have a very good start to the tournament, losing out the opening game to Soroti SS. But I tell you, ever since they returned from that loss, they had the rest day the following day. And as Nyakasura went into slumber for Sawa College, for Ginger SS, they woke up and they have been winning all their games. There was also another final before the final between Ginger SS and Kauga. Kauga scoring 121, and in the end, that game Ginger SS did only 4 runs, but the loose ball from Derek Okecho was edged and the boundary off the very first ball of the final over. So Ginger SS win that game. They will be hoping to carry the momentum forward as they have another affair to settle, as they'll be squaring off against Intare School in the semi-finals. Whereas Mwiri has Shiri Sahajanandi Uganda in their way. Sahajanandi Uganda has won the trophy in the Central Region for the last consecutive 3 years, winning it again this year. So they are not really an easy nut to crack. They are in action right now, Shiri Uganda, and they are taking on Ntare. They scored 143 for 5. Ntare is 58 for 3. And Ntare School requires 86 from 42 balls to pick up that victory.
Bowling his last, has started off with a half tracker that only gives away 1 run, but has corrected his lane so well. I wonder who the 2 bowlers will be, because all the 4 bowlers for Soga College Mwiri have bowled their far lotted over, and this is Mugaita Trevor bowling his 4th.
I think what our Henry Okachi is doing at the moment is trying to make sure that give these bowlers all chance to make sure that when he comes into the semi-finals, because semi-finals you lose your home, and the Soga College Mwiri has a legacy to keep 20 trophies for them in this tournament. Looking forward to picking up another. Shiri looking for the first heaven, SS for the 5th, and Intare also for the first heaven.
Sure.
So you need to make sure that you look out for the bowlers who are doing the good business and make sure that They're the ones that you use to bowl. But now that is not good feeling there from Busoga College. They have already taken the run and you're going for the throw. What could happen is you might end up injuring your partners or your teammates, or rather, perhaps it could even go all the way to the boundary.
And what you don't want at this stage of the game is getting an injury, because you're going into the semi-finals. You have to get your best players on the field. But when you get an injury, that can be a setback. 2 wides indicated there by the umpire, Martin Okoth. I tell you, Trevor has really been so good with his line. Hasn't given away so many wides. He had only given away 1. But now with that, brings the total to 3. 3 extras from him.
As we're getting back to the business end of the tournament, you need to make sure that you're doing only good things for your side. When you look at the runs that Lango College has at the moment, they have 42 runs, and out of those 13 are extras. So it tells you that they have something to address Busoga College Mwiri, because all the 20 runs have come off the bat, and it is a T20 game, which is not a very long game, so you need to make sure that there is no room for error. If you're going to give the other opposition those 13 free runs or more, it means you can easily lose the game. But we've come to the end of the over, and after 16 overs of play here at Kichwamba ground, 43-4 is what the scoreboard reads for Lango College. Still require more 174 runs from 24 balls. But they should just be looking forward to making sure that they go through all their overs. Career positives. They have a young coach, a man who is still trading and making sure that he writes his name in the books. Iguru Simpress, former secondary school, by the way. 1 cricket week with that school. Ranks one of the development coaches for Cricket Uganda, and clearly a man who can take the lessons. Not a good ball to start with by the new bowler who has come into the attack. Up in the air, but nowhere. Second catch there for Ryan Agaba, and it will be another wicket for the side. Into the attack and into the wickets column. Busoga College Mwiri managed to pick up the 50th wicket, and the 43 for a loss of 5 after 6.2 is what the board rates for the debutants Lango College.
Omara Felix has to depart for only 3 runs from 9 on a loose ball, where you feel that maybe he looked to play it on the onside, and in the end getting that faint, rather big outside edge. An easy catch at covers by Ryan.
Yeah, Jonathan Omongole coming into the attack for Busoga College Mwiri. Starts with the floated one, but a little onto the pads, and then he made adjustments, just put it right into the hitting arc. But because it was a slow ball, the batter had to use his power to clear the boundaries. In the end, he didn't even take it past the field at covers Ryan Agaba. Agaba with the second catch, he took one already at Lango on. And Busoga College Mwiri now have 5 scalps. Clearly, the game they have been ahead of from the very start, and they're just making sure that they close off the business. 3 off 9 for Omara Felix as he departs. Wicket, back wickets there for Omongole. Jonathan Omongole there making inroads for Busoga College Mwiri. It was a change in bowling attack that they could have made a little earlier in the innings. He's coming to the attack, started off with a dot ball, followed it with a wicket, and in the end he's picked up another wicket. Ochenga Julius is the batter to depart. In and out. He doesn't disturb the scorers. 0 off 1, a golden duck to be precise. Busoga College Mwiri there with the 6th wicket. The scoreboard now reads 43 for a loss of 6 after 16.3 Lango College. And it will be a hat-trick ball to come in from Omongole. Wawi Kasim is the new batter in for Lango College. But importantly for him, will be surviving the hat-trick ball. Jonathan Omongole. So Mwiri sitting here at Kichwamba ground and making sure that they get done with the business. Getting ready to face the hat-trick ball. 174 from 21 hat-trick ball. He will survive it in a chica manner. Required for the win is 50 every over. Full toss, hit over the head of mid-wicket fielder. But it will only be a single to get Mwiri Kasim off the mark.
I don't know whether the bowler knew about the hat-trick and the potential of the hat-trick rather, because there wasn't any field change that was made to make sure that even the batter himself working on to feel that there is a chance of a hat-trick and pile that more pressure onto him. But in the end, Omongole has bowled so well with one more ball to bowl in his first over. And those 2 wickets. But the resilient faith there from a young lad, Shadrach, can't go unnoticed here. Brilliant shot. Beautiful there down the ground, but you only get 1 run. Powerful strike along the ground. He has really been in there for some good time now, facing 17 balls and scoring only 7 runs. And after 17, 45 for 6 is on board.
More 3 overs remaining before we come to the end of this match. A game where Busoga College Mwiri has really been ahead right from the first innings. Trevor Ali Kiriza's second century of the tournament, 133 runs, will be the highlight of the day and the talking point. 133 of 58 at a strike rate of 229.31. Busoga College Mwiri managing to post a formidable total 216 for 6 in 20 overs. And now they have come out to try and make sure that they reduce the opposition. More 3 overs remaining in the innings, but clearly the game very far away in terms of reach for Lango College. They still need many. About 172 in 18 balls, meaning they need to get 57 in every over. But they'll first take the wide as they continue riding on.
I tell you what would make the win more convincing is if Busoga College Mwiri goes on to bowl out Lango College from here on, because they have managed to control their runs. This is the chance. Tigatola tracking back. Tigatola can't be in the right position at the right time, and in the end, that is one that goes down. Talking about bowling them all out, that would mean a lot. But on this day and at this situation where the chance is given, it hasn't been taken. And in the end, he has been gifted a boundary. The new bowler bowling the 18th over has been taken on, easily pushed there, and they would get that 1 run. The left-hander has really been playing so well, and now he has got into the double figures. Shadrach needs to keep there up to the last moment. It would be a positive for Lango if they go on to at least play out all the overs. That can be a positive to take out of this game.
And I tell you, the Ise left-handers are gold. And yes, it has been evident here. Trying to go for the cut shot, but doesn't make any contact. And it will be a dirty ball. Mwanja Malcolm in the attack there from Busoga College Mwiri. After this, we'll be having just 2 more overs to wrap up the match. A bit of a half track all guided into the gap, but straight to the fielder. And no run taken against that beautiful looking shot, bringing the over to an end. 18 overs have been bowled, and 51 for 6 is what the scoreboard reads here at Kichwamba 2 ground. It's confirmed both semi-finals will be played from here. One semi-final will be at Kichwamba 1 and the other will be at Kichwamba 2. Yet to confirm which game will be where. But we have to assure our fans that we'll make sure that you don't miss anything in those semi-finals, because we are into the back end of things. And this is one of the legacy programs that Cricket Uganda has. One of the most prestigious tournaments that have been held over the years. The first edition of the Boys Schools Cricket Week was held in 1986. For those who know politics, know what is historic about that year. Busoga College Mwiri won that edition. But now, here we are again for another edition. Up in the air and straight to the hands of the fielder. Well collected and calmly. And it is the 7th wicket that goes back into the attack. Is Jonathan Omongole. Picked up 2 scalps in the previous over. And as he returns in this over, he manages to pick up the wicket off the very first ball of the over. Got rid of the lefty. And now Busoga College Mwiri have put Lango College to 51 for 7 after 18.1.
It has really been a great fight by the bowlers. Their bowling has really been great. Even that wicket of Shadrach, who has been resilient, they are fighting for his team. Very well planned and very well executed. Bowling it outside off stump and a little into the surface, trying to go for a cut shot, and again that extra bounce allowed the fielder point to get that top edge. And it will be 7 wickets back into the hat, 51 for 7 after 18.1 overs. And the new batter for Lango has come on to join Wawire Kasim. Is yet to face the second ball from Omongole, and he plays off so well on the front foot. A little push. You talked about political matters. In 1989, there was catastrophe that hit this Kichwamba Institute. 80 students were burnt alive, courtesy of the ADF coming from the Congo region. 100 and plus students were taken as captives. But back to the action here. 4 more runs for the new batter. Has come in and like to take on the bowler, and he gets that loose delivery and sends it to the boundary. So it is a sad moment. June 8th, 1989 is always taken into history books and regarded as a sad moment for Kichwamba. But security has always been improved and has looked to be even better in this region, despite having insurgency and bad things in Congo, the neighbors. Uganda has been secure all along.
Yeah, good adjustments have been made there by the bowler, Fortunate. After bowling a no ball above the Western Dispatch It could have missed, bringing the penultimate to the end. 58 for a loss of 7 is what the scoreboard reads, and they're remaining with only 7 deliveries. I beg your pardon, 6 deliveries to come to the end of the match.
6 balls from here. We'll see Busoga College Mwiri jubilating on top of their lungs, dancing at cloud 9 because they would have qualified into the semi-finals, but most importantly winning with a very big margin that can boost their net run rate. But in the end, nonetheless, they will finish second below Ginger Senior Secondary School that has won all their 3 games in the Super 8 group. This will go to the vacant area, just guided onto the vacant area. And a little touch there gives Lango College another boundary. Brilliant shot there. Really brilliant. See for the tail enders to start off the over with a boundary. That can be a good sign. Better judgments there from the bowler, Mwanja Malcolm, who makes sure that he corrects his line. He was guilty for bowling around the body on the previous ball, and he senses the urgency of bowling it wider from the stumps. And now this time round, a little bit straighter, around mid and off, but played so well onto the onside for another 1 run. Good running in between. I tell you, the batters are seeming to now at least play with confidence.
Of course, they know there is nothing to lose at the moment. You can play some shots here. That one is a poor ball there coming in, and it will be 5 wides added onto the total for Lango College.
The batter there deceives the bowler into bowling that way. Before delivering, you could see him coming down the wicket a little bit too early. The bowler thinks that if he can bowl it wider from the stumps, he can maybe get the wicket keeper to effect the stamping. But in the end, he strays so far from the crease, and 5 wides have been given to Lango. With no boundary raider, third man was in the ring. That easily sailed to the boundary. Up in the air, but they will take the 2 runs maybe, but no, Tigatola is really quick in the deep there, and they weren't convicted in taking the 2 runs.
Yeah, a little chicken playing that shot, but only a single run taken.
Straighter to Tigatola once more, and only 1 run and gain. With only 1 more ball left in this inning, 147 runs required. Swing and a miss, and stamped by Danavina Guma, the wicket keeper. Quick stamping behind the stumps there, and it is all done and dusted here for Lango, losing all the games in the Super 8.
Yeah, but what a quick glove work there from Donovan, making sure that Busoga College Mwiri completes a victory here. Busoga College Mwiri coming out on top in this game. They win this game by 146 runs. A game where Busoga College Mwiri won the toss and elected to bat first. Trevor Ali Kiliza came out all guns blazing, 133 of 58. Ade Meshak 20 of 32. And the bowling there for Lango College, 3 wickets for 17 runs in 2 overs by Ocheng Shadrack. Whereas Emmanuel Ogwang bowled 4 overs, conceded 34 and picked up 2 scalps. In response, only Stephen Okum standing out a bit for Lango College, 14 of 46. Ocheng Shadrack 12 of 21. Jonathan Omongole bowled late in the innings, 2 overs only, conceded 9 and picked up 3 wickets. whereas the opening bowler for Soccer College Mwiri also did good business. Jordan Okecho bowling 4 overs, conceding just 5 runs, a maiden in that spell, but he picked up 3 wickets in the very first over of the run chase. We take a short break, ladies and gentlemen, and we will return with the semi-final action. So make sure that you don't go anywhere. Uganda Cricket Association YouTube will be making sure that you don't miss out on the action. My name is Evan Sipan Sajabia in the comms, and I've been here with Fortunate Ali Juna.